Hi friends, you're watching movie reviews with Raghuram. I watched HanuMan or HanuMan on the big screen, friends. Before sharing my experience of the movie and also reviewing it, I may tell out of my heart, out of my soul, out of my senses, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman. Well friends, HanuMan or HanuMan is the first movie in the cinematic universe of Prashanth Varma. It's a low budget movie of a superhero story presented in a humble and simple way. Low budget, high impact, very good effect is the movie. In simple words, if I need to describe what is HanuMan. Friends, here Prashanth Varma creates a small world of Anjanadri, beautiful landscapes, wonderful cinematography. As the camera zooms in into that particular village of simplesters, there are some people who are moving around without knowing what exactly to do. Some lazy people, some people amongst some activities, some people doing stupid works. A village headman ruling as a ruthless ruler in the village. People are scared of him and lot more activities are taking place and they are waiting for some superhero to come and help them from the clutches of the wicked village man. And that is a beautiful village. The atmosphere created there is simply awesome, the village of Anjanadri. And then we have water bodies in and around, jungles in and around, lush greenery, wonderful sceneries, wild animals in the vicinity, and a big mammoth statue of Lord Hanuman standing there. That statue itself gives you goosebumps when the camera zooms in and elevates along the height of Lord Hanuman. Such is a graceful presence of that statue of Hanuman. In this particular small village of Anjanadri lives a thief, Hanumantu. So he has a story of his own. He is a small time thief, not doing anything. He has a wonderful sister. The brother and sister relationship is very well established. Teja Sajja playing the role of Hanumantu and Valakshmi Sharat Kumar playing the role of the sister. So their chemistry is good. And then Amrita Iyer dipping in. So we have a romantic angle, also a love story. He has a friendship angle with his friend. That particular chemistry is also good. And then comes the super villain in the form of Vinay Rai, and their clash is also good. So this is a, as I said, it's a typical template of a super hero movie, friends. Like there is a small time thief, he gets superpowers, and then first he plays with those powers. He tries to explore what are those powers. So he is in funny relationship with those superpowers. And then comes the responsibilities. And then when he knows from a very important person in the story that he is the chosen one for a bigger event to happen, so then the responsibilities multiply when he falls. He stands as a savior of the village, what he can do. And the clash between the hero and the superhero and supervillain. So that's the basic story. But Prashanth Varma, what he does is, along with entertainment, family emotions, friendship angle, romance, fun, he introduces culture, Indian tradition, Indian history and blends them well. Story of Ramayana, characters of Ramayana, Hanuman coming into the play. Fantastic blend of so many things friends Prashanth Varma has done, and he gives a wonderful cinematic experience with whatever budget was allotted to him. That was very important, friends. Even amongst that, friends, it's not an extraordinary tale story, but the vision is really great. Prashanth Varma's vision is good. The way he presented his story in a humble and simple way, with a simple thief becoming a superhero, and the Hanuman link, and the HanuMan he makes out of it, and the rooted story, the story rooted in our culture, in our villages, a simple ordinary man emerging to the level of a superhero. That is simply fantastic. The storytelling dominates everything small like noise, and it gives a very good cinematic experience. That is why people are flocking to the theaters. The screens have been plenty of screens have been given on popular demand. The shows are increasing, people are going, the movie is running crazily at the theaters. So that's one thing. So the devotion part of the movie really worked out, friends, for me, I should tell. Prashanth Varma has given some goosebump moments, so elevations, super elevations, I should tell. The best among that is the grand finale with which he sends us out of the theater with that beautiful scene, Hanuman and Hanuman standing opposite to each other, that not only promises a very good sequel to come, Jai Hanuman, in 2025, but also that moment and few moments before that, like last 3 to 4 minutes is totally goosebumps with Hanuman Chalisa breathlessly being chanted in the movie with that wonderful background music, and Hanuman Chalisa creates vibration in each and every cell of yours, and you'll feel goosebumps, and I'll bet if tears don't roll down your eyes, and if your mind and soul doesn't chant Jai Shri Ram and Jai Hanuman at that particular moment, simply fantastic, one of the fantastic finales I've ever seen a movie giving. Whatever the experience of the rest of the movie is, he gives a fantastic farewell, like a tata bye-bye to his audience, Prashanth Varma. With that one particular scene, he steals the hearts of the millions and emotions. He touches the emotions of millions of people of Bharat, friends, rooted in Bharat culture. So that is the fantastic one elevation scene. He has preserved the best for the last, and then that particular action sequence where Teja Sajja smashes the baddies and sits on them. He creates a heap of the baddies, the rowdies, and goes and sits on the top of that, giving that particular jhalak of Hanuman sitting on the seat of his own tail in the Ravan's assembly. That's a goosebump moment, friends. So yet another moment, friends, is the moment where he lifts the mountain. Don't look at the VFX and other things. Look at the larger things in the movie, and then the halo of Sri Ram, which forms right at his back, and just behind that halo of Ram, there is Hanuman. So Hanuman, Sri Ram, and Hanumantu standing in that particular line in a particular scene gives plenty of goosebumps, friends. And then Hanuman, Lord Hanuman, sitting in the iceberg and chanting, and whenever the close-ups go there, initially we are not shown, and at the end when that particular Hanuman, Bhagavan Hanuman is revealed to us, that's really fascinating, friends. There are many such scenes, but these are the best scenes which I allowed, the elevation frames and the elevation scenes in the movie, what I can call it as. Background score, songs are really good, very humble, very simple, having again a grounded touch of the native touch. Those songs are simply awesome. Anudeep Dev has given fantastic music, but I should appreciate Gaura Hari for wonderful background music with a devotional touch every time. Gives very high elevations in very important scenes, friends. Background score is one of the fantastic thing in the movie. And coming to the next one is the world of Anjanadri, that I've already mentioned at the beginning of my review, that Prashanth Varma has created wonderful world of Anjanadri, and DOP by Dajrati Shivendra is also simply superb. And coming to the characters, friends, Teja Sajja as Hanumantu, as our protagonist, the thief, as a lover, as a brother, as a superhero, he has given a fantastic performance. They are not layers, but the transition is really superb. When he gets responsibility, the avatar he takes is simply fabulous. Even in the action scenes, Teja Sajja, and in dance sequences, he looks simply fabulous, friends. He is more relatable. You can relate to his character. You get connected to his character. You start loving his character. He may not be the strongest superhero on the Indian screen that you have seen, but he'll be one of the most lovable and adorable superhero what we have seen on the Indian screens till date. I just love the character of Hanumantu, and Teja Sajja is simply relatable, as I said, believable, and you'll definitely connect to his character. Lovely character is Hanumantu. And there are some popular references of Bahubali, maybe Pushpa, maybe Pawan Kalyan's or Balaya's references in particular scene where he lifts up a big stone, a mammoth stone, like Prabhas. So that's also simply superb. So where Teja Sajja is involved in that particular scene, friends. And the supporting cast ensemble, Varalakshmi Sharath Kumar has given a fabulous role, the second best I should tell, after Teja Sajja, has given a wonderful performance as sister of Hanumantu. And Amruta Iyer is beautiful, and she also has her role. So she looks really awesome, beautiful, and her small role but very effective role, and her chemistry with Teja Sajja as a female lead is simply awesome. Raj Deepak Shetty, Satya, they have also done decent jobs in whatever role they get, but Get Up Srinu, his comic timing, his avatar, and his chemistry with Teja Sajja, a friend of Teja Sajja, is simply awesome. Get Up Srinu, watch out for his role. It is one character which you will love. I remembered senior NTR and Anju Gadu's chemistry in the old Telugu movies, friends. So with the bell tied to his choti or the hairs, Get Up Srinu is looking simply fabulous. Vinay Rai is not intimidating as a villain, but a villain was needed. He also has different layers. Actually, the story of Hanuman starts with his story, the story of Vinay Rai as the villain. He wants to become a superhero, actually, and he becomes greedy, and how he lands up at Anjanadri, and his conflict with Hanumantu, and what happens to him. So that's the story to watch. Not very intimidating, but decent role, I should tell. Not so much villainy in Vinay Rai's character. Vennela Kishore as a scientist has also given good performance. No fun this time for Vennela Kishore. And Samutrakini comes in a very, very important key role. So it's a very important dimension. Watch out for his role in the movie, friends. And last but not the least, Ravi Teja as a voiceover for a very important character which you'll love in the movie. Just watch out for Ravi Teja's voiceover, that you will fall in love. So coming to the improvisations, I think definitely after the mammoth success of this particular movie, HanuMan, before Jai HanuMan comes in 2025, and the other movies of his cinematic universe comes, Prashanth Varma is definitely going to work on the VFX, I should tell, and also the action choreographies. Those things need to be worked out. But having said that, small lacunae in those things with the budget, he was allotted a very decent job with the VFX also, and that doesn't spoil the experience of you watching that particular movie, friends. Finally, coming to my conclusion, just book your tickets and go and experience HanuMan on the big screen. There are plenty of a few goosebump moments worth paisa vasool, what we can call it as. It is not a perfect movie. It has its imperfectnness, but it's a thorough, enjoyable movie rooted in our culture. That is very important, friends. Jai HanuMan is coming in 2025. Fingers crossed, and can't wait for that particular movie. I loved the context of the movie, and also the soul of the movie is placed in its right place. And for this movie, I'm definitely not going to go with any rating. I would end my review by telling Jai HanuMan, Jai Shri Ram, and just listen and come out of the theatre with those vibes of Hanuman Chalisa. Jai HanuMan.